Hello students, in this video, third video of the genetics, we will go for the experimentation of dihybrid ratio, that is the breeding results with two pairs of contrasting characters. Here we have taken two pairs of contrasting characters. One is the seed color, other one is the seed shape. Seed color is given as the symbol, that is two colors, yellow color dominating, green color recessive. Yellow color is given the capital Y, green color is given the small y, and seed shape it is given another character, second character, that is round and the wrinkled shapes. Round is the dominating one, symbolized with double R capital, and wrinkled is the small r, so that we will take the Mendel's third law of inheritance, that is the independent law of independent assortment, so that we will be allowing for this particular characters under the Punnett square. So we will take this symbolized characters, seed color and seed shape in our Punnett square. One is that round and yellow, both are dominating, capital letters written. Here it is wrinkled and green, both are recessive characters. So one particular plant is having these two characters, so that it is called as dihybrid. So we will allow for the cross and we will form the gametes, and the gametes are containing with R, Y, it is giving, and here gametes are with these two. That means both the characters will be present in each gamete. So allowing for the cross, they are appearing like this. This is one of the zygote containing all the characters, but dominating characters only representing, and that dominating characters are, this is the heterozygous, round and yellow of the plant, it is getting to be. So this round and yellow plant, which one is there, that it is given as the cross pollination. Now we will be seeing that this one is allowed for the F1 generation containing the zygote is like this, round yellow containing the heterozygous. So now this one forming the gametes. So each gamete will be very perfectly showing the both the characters, that is seed color and the seed shape. So in which way we can able to arrange this? We can able to take the gametes, this R, Y and Y. So we will be taking the characters of this, four of the characters we will get, that is round, yellow, round, this is wrinkled, sorry, round and green, this is wrinkled and yellow, this is wrinkled and green. So these four are the gametes, they are forming for the second generation of the gametes. These all four are gametes, and these four gametes are allowed for the selfing. Selfing means self pollination. So we will arrange them in this way, that is RY, 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 RY. All the four gametes are having the both the characters, seed color and seed shape. So they will be going for the selfie. so that selfing is also with the same of the characters. So we will be getting the 16 of the possible results, and the 16 possible results in which ratio it is giving, that we will see. This is process filling. Then here always which letter we are writing, that is the R for round. Then we will write the yellow. One is the shape, another one is the color. So here this is cross, this gamete with this gamete we are writing the zygotes here, hybrids. Here R, Y, all the capital letters will be first, then those are dominating characters. Then we are getting multiplying with this R, small y, again R, capital R, all the capital letters, dominating characters will be first. Then the second character we are placing as Y. Y stands for yellow, green stands for small y. So here again R, then here R capital, small, then Y, and I have written my small y is little loop like appearance, so that it will be very much remarkable to write. So while writing you have to see that which y you are using. So if you are writing in a perfectly, then your result will be perfect. Then here R, Y, Y, here R, Y, Y, here R, Y, Y, here R, Y, Y. So now total we have got here 16 of the results. Then we will take the results of the round and yellow, that is the dihybrid cross. So what cases we will get, that we will see, and we are writing in this way. Total number of cases are 16. So out of that we will be calculating round yellow, then round green, then wrinkled yellow, and wrinkled green, so these are the 4 of the cases we will get. So now we will be calculating the round yellow. How many? Round yellow, this is round yellow 1, round yellow 1, round yellow 1, round yellow 1, round yellow, round yellow, round yellow, round yellow, round yellow. So we got the cases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cases out of the 16 we got round yellow. Then we will take for round and green. Round and green we will take. So round green, these are round R, green means small y, round green, again round green, again round green. So round green I have pointed out with green color, so that 3 out of 16 characters we got. And now we will be looking for, now the third case is wrinkled yellow, wrinkled and yellow. This is wrinkled and yellow 1, then wrinkled and yellow 1, wrinkled and yellow 1. So I have used here orange color, 3 out of 16. So the next is wrinkled with green is last one, that is 16. So out of the 16 cases, round yellow are the 9, round green 3, wrinkled yellow 3, wrinkled green 1. So the ratio is 9:3:3 ratio. This is the ratio which it shows, that is the phenotype ratio. And it is very difficult to explain the genotype ratio. This is our dihybrid ratio, dihybrid cross containing two of the contrasting characters, two pairs of contrasting characters. When we are presenting, then phenotype ratio it shows 9:3:3:1, because of the 16 of the results we are getting this type of characters of the offsprings. And this particular genotype is very difficult, very complex also, because the large population, when it arises, it is very difficult to point out all the genotypic characters. So that is completely based on the law of independent assortment. When there are two pairs of characters, the distribution of the alleles of one character into the gamete is independent of the distribution of the alleles of the other character. So we have seen the production of the gametes, the F1 hybrid in dihybrid cross, that is the we can able to point out. The further of the generations, it is very much difficult. Then we will be looking for the X-linked inheritance. Third, that is the last part of the your terminology. X-linked. Sex-linked inheritance is based on the X-linked inheritance, that is the appearance of a trait which is due to the presence of an allele exclusively either on the X chromosome or on the Y chromosome. So depends upon the X chromosome or Y chromosome. There are several diseases which can be inherited from the parents to the offspring. So the mostly that is the father's character is to be inherited to the daughters, and the mother's characters are inherited to the sons. Then certain disorders caused due to the heredity, such as hemophilia and color blindness, two of this type of diseases, sex-linked inheritance showing diseases, and very common in case of males than the females. And these defects are due to the recessive genes which occur on the X chromosome. Color blindness is an inherited disease due to which affected individuals cannot differentiate between the certain colors. Mostly red and green color is for them, it is very difficult to see that, they cannot able to recognize. Then this type of disease you can see in the normal or color blind by reading the numbers given in the three colored circles in the some of the chapters it is given in the sense organs. When we will study, we can see that. So that another disease is that hemophilia. It is a genetic disorder in which the person is suffering, that is the homozygous recessive female and the recessive X bearing male, it is, are at a risk of bleeding to death because of the blood fails to clot in the body. And rare cases of hemophilic males do occur, but practically none of the hemophilic females. Females, they may not affect with this particular disease. This is always affected to the males only. The so following cases, the sex-linked X chromosomes are linked in this inheritance of the color blindness, that is the hemophilia in case of humans, and the people whenever they will be getting, that is one is the carrier, it is present in the female, that is inherited to the son, so that the mother is always carrier only, they will not affected with this disease, and when it is inherited to the son will be affected with this particular disease. So sex linked inheritance is two examples of the diseases. One is the color blindness, other one is the hemophilia. So you will be practicing this particular Punnett squares of the monohybrid and dihybrid ratios, so that you can able to go through this more of the 1-2 examples are also there. And the last part of this we will go for a another concept of this, that is the mutation. Mutation is a sudden change in one or more genes or in the number or in the structure of chromosomes. So mutation changes the hereditary material of an organism's cells and results in a change in certain characters or traits. That is the examples of the sickle cell anemia, that is one of the example of the mutation. Other one is radioactive radiations, and sickle cell anemia is the blood disease caused by the gene mutation and which causes change in DNA resulting in the production of sickle shaped RBC in the body. Then radioactive radiations are also gene structure and their effects can be seen generation after generation. This is one of the case, it is given as the example in an atomic explosion which had occurred during the World War II 1945 in Japan, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, had led to a number of deformities in the body of the plants and animals which are still persisting. That means some genetically which was affected, that is generation after generation it is passing to the offsprings. So the defects are always present, and that is also called as the mutation. Okay, then fine. Then you can able to practice with this of the monohybrid and the dihybrid crosses. Thank you, students.